Aho, and I'd like to say boozoo and welcome all you listeners out there to this episode 6 of the Powwow Show Podcast. My name is Benet Sheath Birdman. I'd like to welcome you all to another episode on this 21st day of January 2019. Yes, I think we're getting a little spread out in between shows, but that is okay. That is okay. We're over here. It's kind of cold out here in our neck of the woods here, northern Wisconsin, Ojibwe country. Hey, we're at this time of year, we're just cold or freezing, so I was sitting back and thinking about another show for a few days now, and I was like, you know what, we better get one out there now. It's at that time of year where everyone's around and really wanting to feel it. So we're going to get down here. I got some recordings from the Black Bear Casino Powwow a couple weeks back. We're going to play a couple other things here off some CDs here this time on this episode. We're going to really get down and have a good time here. Just want you all to enjoy and turn your clocks back to 7 o'clock wherever you may be, because any time is NDN Time here on the Powwow Show Podcast with the Birdman. Be sure to like us on the Facebook page at the Powwow Show Podcast, and be sure to check out our videos on the Bird's Nest Records YouTube channel as well. We're going to start things off here with the grand entry as we always do. And this grand entry is from the afternoon session at the Black Bear Casino. The Around the Earth Singers from, I believe, Duluth, Minnesota, Cloquet area up there. On that side of the state line anyways, over there, my Niji over there, Mr. Julian Kiddo and Company. Going to get down on this grand entry, and I believe I got some Stonebridge also from the Grand Portage Ojibwe community up there. Up in Grand Portage, Minnesota. So let's get down here. It's powwow time here. Grand entry here on the Powwow Show. Aho, and that was the Stonebridge singers right there. They come from us from the Grand Portage Ojibwe Nation up there in Grand Portage, Minnesota. We also heard from the Around the Earth singers, Julian Kiddo and the boys, host drum, both co-hosts over there at the Black Bear Casino Powwow 2019. Hey, yeah, I was going to say 2018, but holy smokes, yeah, we are in 2019 on this 21st day of January. Hope you're all enjoying yourselves here. And after all that long stuff in the beginning of Powwow, we need to maybe go to a sneak up or a crow hop or something like that. But you know what? We're going to get down here. We're going to get straight to the point here like we Ojibways do here in Indian country. We're going to take it on over to Northern Cree singers here. Start this set off here with some good old Intertribals. Tune called Song Catchers on their 2013 release, Loyalty to the Drum, here on the Powwow Show.
Say
and that was a little bit of Midnite Express right there. I know a lot of you gangster Indians out there like to hear some of that gangster shit, so you know what? We got down with a little old school Midnite Express. That was from 2012 off of their Remembering Our Brothers CD. A rockin' tune right there. Also from Pipestone, their 2013 Canyon Records released Tribute to the Old Timers. Powwow songs recorded live at Prairie Island. Track called Monkey Meat 2. Here on the Powwow Show, here with Beneshi the Birdman. Hope you're all enjoying yourselves this hour. Whatever hour you're listening to, it's always Indian time somewhere here with the Powwow Show. And we're going to take a little pause for the cause here. We'll be right back with the second half of this show here on the Powwow Show Podcast. Ahoy, I'd like to welcome each and every one of you back here to the second half of this Powwow Show Podcast, where we feature powwow music, both old and new, and we just rock it like it's Indian time anytime. Anytime is Indian time here on the Powwow Show. My name is Beneshi the Birdman. I'll be here facilitating for you for about another half hour or so here. Hope you're all staying warm here on this 21st day of January here in 2019. Man, it's a cold one up here. It's first little break of winter up here in Ojibwe country, up here in northern Wisconsin. Shout out to all my Nijis and relations out there. Hope you're all doing well here in the evening or the morning, whenever you're listening to this Powwow Show, because we're never late here in Indian time. So we go 7 o'clock grand entries at 7 o'clock somewhere. Hey, anytime is Indian time here on the Powwow Show. And got some powwow announcements here. Powwows coming up here this weekend. The Keweenaw Bay Indian Community 15th Annual Winter Traditional Powwow is going on Saturday up in the Baraga Indian Community up in Baraga, Michigan. That's this Saturday on January 26th, 2019 up at the community center up there. I believe that's up behind the casino up there. There's that one road you'd make a left on. There's centers up there on the right. For a bunch of Indians. Hey, their grand entry starts at 1 in the afternoon and 6 p.m. I believe that's Eastern time too, because Baraga is Eastern time, so keep that in mind. They got the host drum, Four Thunders, Woodland Singers, Loon Travelers, Joey Awanape is their MC. More information, you can contact the KBIC Cultural Committee at the Cultural Center, 906-353-7020. Yeah, ask for Jerry or Diane, or also Rodney, 906-201-0064. That is, I believe for drums. They do have limited drum registration, so contact them for that one. Also, this weekend, the third annual Red Cliff Winter Powwow at the legendary Waters Casino and Resort. This 26th and 27th day of January 2019. This weekend, host drum Whitefish Bay. And let's see here. Saturday grand entry starts at 1 in the afternoon. They got their break, and I believe 6 o'clock grand entry. 7 p.m. men's woodland versus men's traditional contest, and 8 p.m. Ironman contest. Sunday 1 p.m. grand entry, and 2 o'clock roughly Indian time over there. Old school jingle versus contemporary jingle. That's up there at the legendary Waters Casino. Up in Red Cliff, Wisconsin, 3 miles north of Bayfield on Highway 13. And I do believe there's another one here over in Grand Casino Mille Lacs at the event center over there. The Breath of Hope Powwow on Saturday, this January 26th. Grand entry at 1 and 7. Host drum, Red Willow from East Lake. Invited drums, they got Little Otter, Timber Trails, Pipestone. MC is going to be Eric Gobbo and McGeezy Sullivan, right, from LCO. And let's see here. They got some specials. They got Jingle Dress Special, Men's Woodland Special, Hand Drum Contest. I do believe, for more information, you can contact Michaela at 415-722-5201 or Brian at 362-1023. That's for the Mille Lacs winter powwow over there, Breath of Hope powwow at the Grand Casino over there in Mille Lacs, Minnesota. That's a good buffet over there too. You give a lot of people go over there. That was a good powwow too. All right, so we got lost in powwow world over here. We're gonna go on over to some more tunage here on this second half of the Powwow Show. Hope you're all enjoying yourselves here this evening. or daylight, whatever it is, whatever time it is here in your Indian powwow time. It's always 7 o'clock somewhere. And we're going to go on into a tune from my Nijis, my brothers down in Lakudere. Well, more so, also Wigwam Nation bros on this CD too as well. The War Thunder, Steps and Roundies live in Wasswaganing. Mr. Tom Kane released that in about 2014, 2015, I do believe. I think it was 2015 into 16. It's relatively new. Their latest War Thunder release. This one's a tune by my brother, my Niji Russell down there. Composed this one's a tune's called Flowers and Chocolates. Getting a little bit of the round dance mood here on the Powwow Show, here with the Birdman. Aho, and that was Crossroads Singers right there. That was released in 2011, January of 2011 to be exact. Hoa. Take a little flashback there. Crossroads Singers, Bernie Lemieux and company. Hoa. All them guys were youngins yet. We were all still a bunch of youngins, actually. Hoa. Recognize a lot of singers on that one there. Anyways, we go on over to Motown as well. A tune called Cadillacin off of their, was this 2018? I believe this was 2017, 2018 release. Cloverleaf Audio. Jam and CD, Johnny Moe and company. These guys are from Macy, Nebraska. And we're going to continue right on into it here. And we're going to go on into a couple woodland songs here. As we're getting down to it here on this episode 6 of the Powwow Show, I'd like to say Chimigwish to all you loyal listeners out there for checking us out as always. And be sure to like and follow us on the Facebook page at the Powwow Show Podcast and Bird's Nest Records YouTube channel. And we're going to go into, I do believe, the Bad River Singers here. This one's recorded live at Black Bear and also Wigwam Nation. Going to close things out with a little something cool here on the Powwow Show, here with the Birdman.
Let's hear it, ladies.
Yeah.
was the Northern Cree Singers. Take a little flashback. The exception of it being on the 2015 Canyon Records, The Very Best of Northern Cree. Rockin' song there. It was a choice between the one you're hearing in the background and this one, and I was like, that's the Northern Cree song. We're going to close this powwow show off here. Like I say, Chimigwish to all you loyal listeners out there for tuning in. Also from High Life Singers, that was the sidestep song you heard there in that set. Wigwam Nation and Bad River Singers take us back to the last quarter of the show here. Like I say, Chimigwish once again. And make sure you like and follow us on the Facebook page at the Powwow Show Podcast. As they say in a good way, all good things must come to an end, and I believe our time here is just about done here. I'd like to wish you all well here in the coming weeks, and we'll see you all in the next episode of the Powwow Show Podcast. This is Beneshi the Birdman. We're signing off here. Everyone have a good day, good evening. Whatever time you're listening to, any time is NDN Time here on the Powwow Show.
Let's